Should be up. Looks like it is. Okay. Oh, wait for people to get in. Probably take a minute. And send the tweet out to. Grab the link for it real quick. Hello, Farah. My chat's not. Oh, it is showing up. Okay. Thought someone far-fetched. Version Hajj yesterday. Had my first jungle cup with 4 and 4. Didn't bring a wiggly counter. Oh, 4 and 4. You had a like an 8-round tournament, Christian. It's huge. It's a massive tournament. What was your team? Or do you have a tournament link, I guess, too? Oh, for Nitos. Nice. Good to see some Argentinian peeps in here. Well, I'm really interested to know what your team was then. I mean, if Wiggly gave you that much trouble... Interesting. Did you see any charm Raichus too? Or was Wiggly the only charm user you encountered? Don't see anyone's messaged me yet. Brian, Jungle Cup hype indeed. Christian, I really want to know what your team was. What was it? I mean, I'm assuming you had the Lantern, Octowl, Vigoroth. Prepping raid day myself. When do your raids start? It's noon for me, local time. Doesn't start for me for 4 hours. Everything Aaron says, hey, with 2 Y's. Hey! Trying to check this Diglett. I guess while we're waiting for anybody to show up, I guess, who can battle, do some Jungle Cup battles. Oh, Christian, okay. I was using Heracross, Graveler, Lola Vigoroth, Noctowl, Ritual, Fortress. Did you have Heavy Slime on the Fortress, or what did you opt for? Earthquake, Rock Tomb? 2 hours. Oh, you're on the East Coast, yeah. It's pretty soon for you then, Brian. 2 hours for that Entei raid day hype. I don't know if any of you guys follow Reversal on Twitter, but apparently he had to do 40 raids total before he got a shiny. That's rough. The worst I've ever heard of locally for someone, you know, like the amount of raids they have to do before they get their shiny. Like the worst I've ever seen was like 32, which is still really rough, but 40, that's like, from what I'm heard of at least, like, I think that's the record that I've heard of. Rock Tomb, okay. Interesting. You know, that's one of those things where, like, definitely the moveset with Fortress in the Jungle Cup meta can make or break certain matches, and, you know, definitely not having a second move such as Heavy Slam or even Earthquake is a big rip on that. You know, you definitely would have performed very differently if you had a second move or just opted for Heavy Slam. But, you know, it is what it is. Rock Tomb, I mean, I guess it's not such, you know, a terrible choice if you're only able to have one move on the Fortress and you opt for Rock Tomb, right? Because it's going to cover the flyers, it's going to cover the bugs, like, it makes sense. I personally don't even opt for Rock Tomb right now. I just do Heavy Slime, Earthquake. Earthquake, obviously, for Lantern. And sometimes if I can one-shot Vigoroth with it, then I'll do it. But for the most part, it's just, what is it, Heavy Slam that I use. Why you not Boxing Glove, says Milton. Oh, we're not battling? Well, no one who's friends with me right now has sent teams or anything to battle. But, Milton, I think I still need to either open your gift or send you one. I'll send you one right now. I just sent it to you. I mean, if you possibly have already hit your limit, just let me know and I can open. I haven't opened any gifts yet today. But you can see I did change my team from yesterday's stream. I don't even remember, honestly, what I was running yesterday, but right now I have Vigoroth, Beedrill, Victory Bell, Noctowl, Lantern, and Fortress. I felt like before, when I was using Fortress, I won more matchups than when I had Magnezone and Alolan Graveler on the same team. Lantern still feels like kind of a must right now. So that's why I made these few changes. And also Victory Bell, you know, can be really problematic if it goes unchecked. So I might end up, you know, just benching it in a lot of matches, but I did end up running it. Danny. Yes, let's do it. Let me get your team up. And towards the end of the stream, I am planning on like ending the stream within 2 hours from starting it, like a 2-hour stream on the dot if I can. I'll finish maxing out a perfect Rampardos that I have. I don't know if anybody even wants to see that or is interested, but that's what I'm gonna do. Okay, let me get your team up real quick. Oop. Okay, so down as a Golem, Victory Bell, Figure Off Vespa, Queen, Noctowl, and Lantern. Pretty good team. Seems very well-rounded. Hi, from Australia to BTW. From Australia, nice. Thanks for jumping in. I don't even know what time it is for you guys right now. It's got to be late, right? It's like later in the evening. 88? 88 Ilzani. Evo just the Rock Tomb. PB Pokey still says Fortress wins the 0-1 Shields scenario. Versus what? Talking about Wigglytuff? 4:13 a.m. How are you up? Do you work super early? No way I'm gonna be up at 4:13 a.m. my guy. Versus Wiggly makes sense. He has the Vespa Queen and the Rock Boy. Pull off that. Just wake up. Oh, just woke up. Bad weather woke me up. I have a hard time sleeping through storms and bad weather in general too. Especially if there's like, you know, construction or a lot of work, a loud work or anything going on outside. I can't sleep through it. I just can't. Wing Sky Attack now. Switch. Interesting. Scissor, no point blocking it, does like nothing. I have a feeling you were just about to get the power gem if you didn't already have it and I just had CMP. Ouch. So I called that correctly, but they do have shields down. And coming in for the knocked. Wear down the timer just a little bit. I hope that's a sidekick you're throwing. It is, nice. Lag. Wow, look at that lag. Why did that did no damage? Whoa. Hold on. Let me turn my Wi-Fi off. I think that might be what's causing the lag. Possibly. Something weird happened. That sidekick didn't even register. Like, I didn't shield it. Something fishy going on. GG's game 1. Lag was a factor, so I don't think the results from that battle are really considerable. If anything, if that was in a tournament, I definitely would have opted for a replay, a rematch on it. Didn't bring the golem. I did 21 raids. I got 2. Oh, I didn't even see that earlier, Aaron. Sorry, dude. 21 and 2. That's definitely much better than what Reversal tweeted. 40 raids, only 1 shiny, dude. That's rough. That's like, it's traumatizing, to be honest. Kind of feels risky. We'll try it. I don't know why I do it. I always want to go for like risky or kind of odd teams for the second battle if I win the first game. So this is kind of interesting. I'm actually not really familiar at all with this matchup between Vespa Queen and Fortress. I think Vespa Queen probably wins. Depending on shielding, obviously. You know, when I'm thinking about matchups in general, I generally will like picture the 0 shield to 0 shield matchup. Ooh. The power gem. Use both shields already. Like the Vespa Queen. Could be acid spray. Sludge bomb. Ooh. GG's. Goodness. Definitely helps Victor Bell win the mirrors, obviously. The sludge bomb, I think it's going to stand more of a chance against bug matchups, obviously. Like Vespa Queen comes to mind, as well as Beedrill. Oh goodness. Venusaur. Stands more of a chance against Venusaur with Sludge Bomb. That was very clutch, Dan. Well played. Let's see. So, risky question mark? I don't know. Victory Bell lead? Is that a thing? About to find out. Maybe it is not a thing, people. I don't know, now I technically do have Victory Bell sitting in the back. I mean, even though obviously I lose the lead or whatever, the switch advantage, like, could end up being clutch. He opted for the Viggy Mirror. I'd rather put the shield pressure on like right away. I don't want him to get any chance to piggyback really. Oh, overtapped. Did I still win? Is your Vigoross powered up all the way, right? Yeah, 1490. That was interesting. No, I died before the switch could register. Razor Leaf is strong. I'm not going to shield this. I feel like I missed an opportunity there. I definitely missed a huge opportunity. That was better. Played that better. I need to drink some more water in a second. Throat's getting a little dry. So I guess the question is now, did you charge up to anything on the Victory Bell? No. Okay. GG's Dan. Let me get a sip of water real quick. Potato Chip. Kurt's in chat. Kurt Hype. And hold on, there's 5 new notifications. So Rob on Twitter says subscribed. I enjoyed the video. Thank you very much, Rob. I appreciate the love, man. No, those dance. Yeah, Kurt, Tato Chip. Here's your team. Hold up a second. I'll get this team up on stream. Wait, Dan, that was the best of 3, right? Is that it? Yeah, that was it. Okay. Let's do it. Hold on, stream. I'll have his team up in a second here. I'm pretty sure that was your team. Yes, it was it. Because you had the Venomoth and the Graveler. Okay. Whoop. Okie dokie. Artichoke. So, Noctowl Graveler, Vigoroth, of course. Venomoth, Interesting Lantern, of course. Venusaur, of course. There's notifications. I also want to hear those sounds. Do do do. That's what I'll opt for. Fortress, I feel like, is pretty even across the board. He's very well rounded. But more importantly, I wouldn't have to worry about, you know, a scary like Venomoth or potentially like Venusaur open from him. Gonna piggyback off the Heavy Slam. Vigoroth, Lantern, Beedrill. That's basically what I went for, I guess. I feel like as a whole against his team, Fortress felt safer. Now see, right now he's either got to use this energy or risk me getting to another Heavy Slam and either getting rid of his Vigoroth or forcing another shield off of him. So that's why, even though like it's an unfavorable matchup for me, like since Vigoroth is such a powerhouse, like I would rather just put the pressure on the Vigoroth. That's probably risky, especially if he has Venu sitting in the back. You've already gotten N3. Do you have Poison Fang? Big confusions. 5 Silverwind? Poison Fang. Now what is in the back of the team? That's my question. Graveler. With no shields. The Bulldoze is too satisfying. I think I read somewhere recently, I think it was on Reddit, someone said that Bulldoze is strictly inferior, you know, as a choice of a move on Vigoroth for the Jungle Cut meta than it is compared to Brick Break. That's like, I can see why some people like advocate for Brick Break and they use it and they like it. Like, it's understandable, right? Matchup against Vigoroth, the matchup against the Magnets, matchups against the Rocks, like those are all considerable matchups. But across the board, Bulldoze is going to be more of a threat. Yes, we know he does have a poison thing, Venomoth. What was that? Like, chat, hype. Like, chat, hype. Like, chat, hype. What time is it? Losing track of time. It's only been 30 minutes. Jeez. Time flies. Got it. Piggybacking master. Might have been a mistake. He might actually get to another one before he get to a sky attack. Oh, got under tap just a little bit. Shield pressure on the Vigoroth. Don't let Vigoroth sweep you. He will sweep you. Okay, he's gonna save up. Ooh, you see how close I was from the... Oh. So close, dude. Body slam, go for it. Another body slam, go for it. Did you bring the Venu? The Venomoth again. Interesting swap. That might have been a mistake. A little bit hasty, maybe. Gilberto, I got time for a best of 3. Same team as yesterday. Sorry, Gilberto, I don't exactly remember what your team was from yesterday. Let me go back here in a second after this, and I'll see if I can pull it up again. Oh. Oh, do you get the boost? I don't think he did. Did he? Did he get boosted off that silver win? Nope. Oh, if you got the boost from that could have gone so differently. The boost playing game for metas, it's like it's a gamble. You're either gonna win by a long shot, or you're gonna lose hard. Even then, it was still close. It's still very well played. GG's. Oops, what was I? That was the best of 3, right? I actually went 2. GG's Cortado Chip. Let me see if I can pull up your team real quick, Gilberto. Want another sip of water real quick too, actually. Same team as yesterday, huh? My stream announcement from yesterday. I assume you did send it, reply to it on Twitter, right? Yes, Potato Chip, GG's. That was like, I think you could have won that if you got the boost, dude. That was, I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh, well, please don't get the boost. Please don't. Gilberto, I don't see your team as a reply on Twitter. Did you Discord message me? Unless I just don't remember what your IGN is. You're not PvP in the LBC. The names have their IVs. I don't care, Diego. I'm battling Gilberto here first, though. Oh, Volta. Yeah, I still don't see your reply to the tweet. Oh, I think you DM'd me. That's why. Okay, hold on. Hold on a sec. We'll get your team up again. We'll do a best of 3. No, I don't actually see the DMs. Oh no, but yeah, we do chat on Discord every once in a while. So let me pull up the Discord messages real quick. Oh yeah, I got it. Okay. Can I drag and drop? Yes, I can. Okay, sweet. Hold on a sec, chat. Sorry, guys. There it is. Okay. Volta, send it. Shiny, check this cat or pie. Well, real quick, I guess while we're waiting for Volta to send, I want to show you something crazy. Because remember, Delcat, you can get Charm, right? It also has Disarming Voice, which obviously is a terrible move. But it does get to it relatively quickly. So, low-key, I've been trying to get a perfect Delcatty so I can max it out with Charm and Disarming Voice for Great League. It's not even close. But you see it right here. Spoiler alert. So, last night for the event thing, like the local battle event thing that we did, some of the prizes were like basically a trade of your choice with one of the Elite Four or whatever, right? I don't even remember what they wanted. I just gave them whatever they wanted, but I was like, I just want a Skitty. They weren't on my friends list, so I added them on. And when we traded, we had no friendship built up. We didn't send a gift or do anything beforehand for the trade. We just straight across traded. It's a 0. You can even IV check it yourself. Take a screenshot or do whatever you need to do. But this is, I got a 0% Skitty off that trade when I was trying to go for 100%, dude. Oh, HP attack defense, kind of basic. Oh, I saved it anyway. I was like, you know what? Eventually, I just think it's, it's so funny that I was going for the 100 and I got literally the worst you can ever get. It feels bad, man. Okay, sorry. Volta's team. Noctowl, Golem, Vigoroth, Vesper Queen. You did bring the Wiggly. And Venusaur. Yeah, I personally don't like the Wigglytuff. Sounds like who said it in chat earlier? Let me check. Someone who competed in Nidos said they gave Wigglytuff gave him some issues. Christian gave Christian some issues, not really being prepared enough for Wigglytuff. So I mean, definitely don't underestimate Wigglytuff, but don't overestimate it either. Like in the right matchups, Wigglytuff can sweep, but there's also like so many things that can shut it down. So many things. What should I open with it? Yeah, a lot of people are still on the Vespa Queen hype. That feels good. just when I glance back and forth, between the teams. Again, I've said this over and over again. I try not to overthink or analyze. I don't bring spreadsheets to look at the matchups or anything. I mean, that works for some people, but for me, I'm really trying to develop my own sense for reading teams. That's a huge part of practice is okay, almost developing, I think sense is the right word. Just a sixth sense, a battler sense. I don't know. Because I'm not a natural at battling by any means. I do have to practice if I'm going to perform. I can look at the data, I can know the matchups and everything like that, but I need to practice. And that's one of the things, I guess, when I really think about when I practice is okay, what team of three do I have? Just by glancing at their team of three real quick, that's going to give them a lot of issues. I ate that sky attack. It's all right. Switch into the Venu. Can I get another one? Oh, yes, by under tapping I can! Hashtag under tap is real. This is why we practice, Chad. Sorry, huge nerd moment. I was really proud of myself. I've been working a lot on under tapping. Kelsey Games says, I agree with you, man. Look at that. The frenzy plants. They will still bang you up. Okay, so he doesn't have lantern, so there's no reason for me to hastily swap out of that matchup and try to reserve the earthquake. Under tap. Oh my gosh. I feel like my skill level, just on this stream alone so far, my level has increased by tenfold. Under tap again! Oh, CMP. That was probably a mistake. I should have shielded that. I was trying to read your chat, KLC. We took it anyway. GG's game 1. Under tapping is so real, guys. There's this dude going around saying hashtag under tap is a conspiracy. It's not. You just saw it. You just witnessed in real time. This is live. This is not recorded. I'm talking to you right now. Chat's right there. Viewer count, subscriber count. It's all real time. Under tapping is real. Not that any of you guys argue against it, but I don't know. I'm just really hyped off that. Oh, my adrenaline, my blood is pumping now. Battlers! Jeez. About Wiggly. Never add me to your friends. Sideways smiley face. So sad. Did you ever DM me? Did you ever message me? Okay. So he didn't bring the Golem or the Wigglytuff, but he did bring the Venusaur. We'll do that. Volta. Wiggly. Okay. This matchup obviously is technically going to favor Wigglytuff. Can you resist not throwing an Ice Beam? You're not going to switch out? You're going for the Ice Beam? I'm gonna shield. Play rough. Do you not have Ice Beam? Not me? I see the spray. Shielded the acid spray. Jeez, let's go. I mean, it might have been a smart call. You know, we did just see Sludge Bomb do massive work earlier on stream a minute ago. You know, based on that, I don't think it was like a terrible call by any means. But I hit this Thunderbolt. It's not going to kill you. The Thunderbolt won't kill you. I think you're going to end up countering me down. Psych. You're lagging? I feel like that was 100% lag just now. Okay, so I know I can tank one more. Got another counter. Do we reach oh, that's GG's. GG's Volta. Lord Volta, Lard Volta, Gilberto. I think that was it. Am I tripping? Was that 2 battles? Oh, that was it. GG's. So sad. Is my chat delayed? I'm gonna check my messages real quick to see if you messaged me. Yeah, I don't see it. Am I losing my mind? Just message me again, KLC. I don't like see your message at all. Where did you message me? Did you DM me on Twitter? Diego just sent their team. Let me get Volta's team off here. Someone local's messaging me. I'm just gonna check that real quick, see what they're saying. Oh, they sent me a team like 10 minutes after stream started. Father Danner, I'm so sorry, dude. I mainly been paying attention to Discord and to Twitter. I haven't been meaning to ignore you. Let's do it. Oh yeah, so I pulled your team. I got your message for that. Let's put your team up on chat and then do these battles. There it is. Ooh. Twitter. Yeah, I literally didn't see it still. Oh. I don't want this battle to expire. Let me go check again. Is your Twitter handle KLC? Oh, here it is. Yeah, he did. It says he messaged me on the 6th of July. I might have looked at it and then just looked over it when I was adding people, dude. I'm so sorry. Yeah. I will definitely get you added. I already know there is one spot for sure I know I can free up right now. I'm not going to just be like mass adding people on this stream, but I should have added you before and I didn't. So that's my fault, but I definitely will get you added because I should have done it already. It's only fair. Okay, let's see. Okay, hold on, chat. So they have Graveler, Fortress, Vigoroth, Venusaur, Beedrill, and Raichu. Charm Raichu? Charmchu? You know what? We're going to try this exact same combo of 3. Oh, you canceled it. Oh, probably expired on your end. Yeah, we're going to try the exact same 3 to see how it goes. Okay, Vicky Open versus Victory Bell. Interesting. Oh, you're lagging? Personally, I would swap out if I were you, but this is like, it's still constructive. It's practice. Again, this is why we practice, to get to know these matchups and these situations. But I will shield a Body Slam. I know Razor Leaf's gonna say bye-bye to Viggy. Oh, you do swap out, but a little late it felt like. I am gonna Acid Spray on the Venusaur right now because they are swapped. Frenzy Plant. Yeah, I'm not going to take a Frenzy Plant to the face right now. I'm going to have to, though, after this next one. For this Body Slam, I guess. Oh, I was way too slow. I was greedy. That was greedy, guys. I lose that. Oh, oh, oh. 1 HP. Shout out to Son of Ramen. Hashtag 1 HP boss. No. Feels bad. Do you have the Earthquake? I don't think so. Heavy Slam. Not good for Lantern. I don't know if I said his name right. If anybody in chat knows Sonoroman, or yeah, I really don't know how to say it. Let me know if I'm saying his name incorrectly. I think I'm saying it correctly. Como se dice Sonoram? I can't say it. Sonoraman? No, that's so wrong. That's so bad. I'll just stop. I'll stop right there. I'm gonna stop that while in my head. Let's see. Invitation. Oh, Chappie's on stream. Dude, just, yeah, message me your team or your 6. And we'll do a best of 3 on stream. Send team. Okay, hold on a sec. Do you think Magneton Legacy is better for this cup? I mean, now with Wiggly in the meta. It's already kind of gotten past that point, I feel like. because the Wiggly hype was real, right? Charm hype, like everybody was all super hyped up about Charm. We've been waiting like 3 years or more for a Fairy Fast move, and we finally got it. It definitely did cause shifts in the meta. We saw changes. We saw different teams, different lineups. People have had a lot of success with Wigglytuff, but for the most part, I think because of that, people have already caught on to the fact that they're going to start bringing Lantern more, regardless of Razor Leafers and Venusaur, because of the matchups versus the Steel. So yes, like Magneton is a little better, obviously, for the Wigglytuff matchup, but would I run Magneton? No, I probably wouldn't. That's just me. You know, if it fits your playstyle and it could work better for you, absolutely go for it. Like, that's why I'm saying, like, follow your gut. If your gut is telling you to use Legacy Magneton, like, test it out. Go for it. Okay, we kind of got him, I guess, with the cheese open on the Victory Bell. I don't think he's going to want to have to go through that again. I'm thinking he's going to try and shut that down. I don't know if he would necessarily try and open up with Beedrill or Venusaur. Maybe he anticipates that we're going to change and he won't change anything. I'm just going to use the exact same thing. We'll choose the same thing. Feels a little ballsy. Definitely. I'm going to stick it out. This is not good. We went with a strategy that was a little ballsy. It might play off, it might not. I am going to have to, like, I feel like it just feels right to have to invest in both shields at this point, because this Venusaur is such a huge threat. Like, I have to threaten the Venusaur somehow right now, or it's going to sweep me. Frenzy Plant. I think this KOs. I think this gets rid of Viggy. Yep. I'm gonna go for the Leaf Blade. No shields left. I don't want him to get off a Sludge Bomb. He probably still will. He doesn't. Okay. Feels good, man. But then he might just have us on the switches here. Yeah, look at that. Beedrill, Poison Jab. You have what? What is it? It's probably X-Scissor. This is kind of favorable for you. We are both down on shields, though. Like, you're going to have to get off, I think, three X-Scissors total to get rid of me. Oh, this is... Oh, I should have just gone for the Thunderbolt. I wanted to go for the Hydro Pump. I shouldn't have... Oh, I'm still in it. Just Thunderbolt. I'm not going to lose this. I think I probably still lose this. GG's. Yeah. Ah, dude. GG's. Yeah, definitely Victory Bell lead. It can work. I feel like it's a little too cheeky, though. You know, if you get caught up in something like that, like we just saw those matchups. I felt like I played it as best I could. He brought the Venusaur. With what I brought in terms of team comp, like, I probably shouldn't have done it again. Venusaur, especially because they paired it next to Beedrill, right? He had Venusaur, Beedrill, and Vigoroth, which it's actually pretty good, you know, in terms of matchups for my team. But that was game 2, so now we're going to game 3. I definitely am not going to use the same cheese with the Victory Bell lead again. The Venusaur did you favors, though. Tell you what.